Yes, Sirski.
We fucking back, baby!
Yes, sir, we're back. I know it's been a couple months, obviously. We have not put out any content whatsoever. There's a lot of reasons behind that, and one of those reasons, sadly, we gotta tell you right now and inform you that one of the biggest members of the show, I think one of the most vital members, Christian Delero, sadly is leaving our show. However, we did find a replacement for him. We paid some pretty big money to get him. New artist, recently just dropped. Young Hrt will be making guest appearances now on our show. Make sure you tap in with his music. We're gonna throw up the links to his YouTube videos and stuff like that, so you can go tap in. He's got a couple songs out dropping this week, new song Thursday. Make sure you tap in. Young Hrt got Hart.
Go show the love, baby.
Show the love.
Anyways, the reason you really came, me.
And
welcome
me.
back to Inside the Pylon.
You know, here's the thing. We could say that everybody missed Alan and whatever, and some might believe that and find that believable, but here's the thing. The lowest rated show on Dobby Does It, the one that got the axe first, was taking the charge. So I guess you weren't doing that hot,
Because
Alan.
I hated Dobby.
I think honestly it was
Still
just a good
do.
show. But obviously we had to scrap that show, but we're back finally inside the Pylon, and we're here to talk football season. That's right. We're preparing for the regular season this week. We don't know exactly if this video will drop on Thursday before the first game of the season, but obviously this video is going to come out before Sunday in the first slate of games, and I'm, as a Dolphins fan, super excited. I think, I'm not going to lie, I think
Super
Tua
excited for
played.
disappointment.
We coming back.
If you watch
baby.
football, you know Tua
We
played pretty well this
coming
season, so I'm happy as a
back,
Dolphins fan,
We
but
coming back, baby.
I think they got a good start to the Super Bowl. I'm not
yeah.
going to lie to you. Rookie Justin Fields over here. I'm sure Alan is
You know
super
what time
excited
it
to
is.
see him play.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
boy.
But I'm not going to lie, the preseason
Yes, sir.
never necessarily a good indication of how teams are going to play in the regular season. But let's talk about some of the best players that played so far this season. Alan, let's start with you. Give us your top defensive player of this preseason and give a little bit of a reason why.
Waylon Mckinnis. He's a linebacker for the New Orleans Saints. He's a third-year player. He had 11 tackles this preseason, and he only played in 3 of the games. And on top of that, he had 2 interceptions. With preseason, you don't play a lot, obviously. There's not a lot of reps you get, but he maximized it, obviously.
The thing,
interceptions.
I feel like, though, I was kind of surprised you took him over Greg Rousseau, but that might be a little bit of personal bias. But if you go back and watch me and Matt's NFL draft video, man, do we got some shit to talk. Oh, yeah, we hit big on some of our picks. My boy Greg Rousseau bullied the number 5 overall draft pick, Penny Sewell. Sorry. I mean, I just don't know what to say. He's absolutely that guy, pal.
We'll see.
He is big, long, mean, athletic, bull rushing machine, and he's getting all those.
So is Jadavion Clowney, but what is he doing?
David, he's actually on the Browns right now.
Not doing
Mr. Know-It-All.
Falling over,
Anyways,
falling over, tackling dummies.
Shut up, loser. Anyways, going over to you, Matt. I mean, who do you think was the best offensive player this year? Give us a little bit of reasoning why.
I'm gonna have to go with my boy, Heisman Trophy winner, national championship winner, Jameis Winston for the Saints. He led the NFC in passer rater. He won the quarterback spot in New Orleans, and I think that LASIK really paid off, man.
He's still a little
Yeah, we gonna eat them.
chubby.
No, I think Jameis really, this year is for him to shut up all the naysayers, and we're really going to see if he is an elite quarterback.
I'll say this to play off the Jameis thing. I actually talked to Big Cobb. Shout out to you, that Big Cobb. But I talked to my friend Brandon about this, and the thing about it that I was saying about Winston specifically is I love the way he's handled himself during his career. And maybe it really was the vision problem. He got that LASIK surgery, so maybe it was his eyes. We know he's been squinting ever since college. I just think he was in a couple bad situations, and I think if he can just get the turnover thing over that.
Bad situation.
People have said he's a dark horse candidate for MVP. So.
Bad situation. What bad situation? He had a great situation in Tampa.
Okay, not the whole time.
At the end. No,
Facts, at the
But
end.
at the end.
Okay, but it's still hard to throw 30 touchdowns. Yeah, he throws 30 picks, but he still threw 30 touchdowns.
But that's 30 picks.
I think he was just like, fuck it, half the time. You know what I'm saying? If he controls the fuck it, he still can throw 30 picks, or 30 touchdowns, but maybe like 15 picks.
He's
Drop
a
the
certified
turnovers down, you know what I'm
gunslinger.
saying?
No, for sure.
And now he's in a better organization, I think, for him.
100%.
For him, not
With a better
overall
coach.
general.
And I'm not gonna lie, that whole team kind of came together for Tom Brady. And that team was a lot better built for Tom Brady.
And they-
Let's not
and they
forget
brought
that,
in
'cause their
people
running
for
game was-
Tom Brady,
Their running
too.
game was not that good. So
Brought in Fournette, brought in Gronk, you brought in AB, you brought in Tom's boys, you know what I'm saying? Things to help him out.
So I have a good affinity towards James Winston, although I'm a Hurricanes fan, and FSU and Miami got stuffed this weekend. We got absolutely crushed by Alabama.
We didn't get crushed.
But we're not here.
Played amazing.
We got crushed. You played Notre Dame, but you lost. So whatever.
Overtime.
At the end of the day, 0-1.
But they almost beat Notre Dame.
Ninth in the nation.
But it's Bama. Bama blew out Ohio State by 30 in the national championship. Anyways, this is college football. We're on NFL right now.
It's time.
This isn't draft time. That was a couple months ago. Watch those videos again, man. We hit on our picks, even though we got like 3 picks actually right where they were actually.
Well, because you fucked me a lot.
I'll admit I screwed it, and I screwed it because I took Justin Fields at 2. And guess what? Maybe they should have, because I don't know how Zach Wilson's looking, but it didn't seem that good.
What?
Yeah, you're tripping on that. Zach Wilson.
He's got potential, but I don't know how he's gonna fit.
He's a Jets organization. Yeah,
I told you.
Yeah.
Was he going against first stringers though? Yeah.
So
he's
still the NFL.
Yeah, exactly.
My life did not tap in any Jets games. Gonna have to going forward. I am curious to see how he goes because I'm really interested.
I like him.
I like him.
I think he gives them an opportunity to be above average at least.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Maybe
so,
wild card,
preseason is behind us. Don't put too much stock into records or anything like that because, the Ravens are 26-0 in their last couple preseason games. The Browns, this year they went 0-16. They went undefeated in the preseason, so I can't put too much into that. But going forward, let's talk about what we're looking at for the season going ahead. And let's start off with the division winners. And let's go and say, who do you think is the team that you're most excited to watch this year? For me, honestly, bias, going to go all the way here and say the Dolphins. I'm really excited to see Tua's development and how he's going to play with Waddle. I think that combination could be electric, depending.
I have a couple of teams that I'm excited to see. The Chiefs without a given, so I'm not even going to really say that. But I'm really excited to see how the Rams play this year.
Yeah,
I think
Rams,
with the Matthew Stafford addition,
I can get behind that. I love me some Matt Stafford.
Yes, sir. Hey, just wait. I'm going to get to it.
That is definitely my dark horse pick for the Super Bowl if I had one. But the one thing I will say, they lost Cam Akers, and now I'm going to act like that's a huge blow because he looked fantastic.
That's another Florida State boy.
He was on some just horrible FSU teams. He was a 5-star recruit, absolute stud.
He was the only reason we had a chance while we
only reason.
Those couple of years.
But I also have another NFC team that I'm excited to watch. The Washington football team.
Yeah.
Their defense, I think, is going to be top 3 this year.
So
easily.
do you think they take that division?
Oh, yes, easily.
All right, so we'll get the division winners in a second year. Alan, who's your...
Obviously, the Chiefs, they're always exciting. They play exciting football. They're bombing the ball down the field.
Yeah, it's just...
So, you're excited to see them, but my boy Justin Fields, he's exciting. He was exciting at Ohio State. He's going to be exciting.
I'm not going to lie, Matt. I was fully expecting you to be the homer pick here, but you were the only one who didn't choose your personal favorite team.
No, I was just...
No, he said the Chiefs.
Yeah, I said it's nice to see the Chiefs. Yeah, I said it's nice to see them, but I'm not going to really say
that. He already knows what they're going to do.
He wasn't going to say that. He actually chose the other team.
Yeah,
you went with the Chiefs and then was like, no, screw I'm going to go with the Bears.
I am excited to see Justin Fields' development and see what he can do for that team. If you do go back and watch some of our older videos, I am saying he is the best quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, no, he is accredited for that. And again, time after time, go back to that video. We're hitting on those picks.
I love Fields.
But let's get into division winners. Let's start off, go AFC here and start off in the AFC North.
Okay, AFC North. This is, I think, going to be one of the hardest divisions this year. I can see 3 of these teams making the playoffs. Honestly.
Those 3 teams are good, but the only thing is, I really don't like the Steelers that much.
Yeah,
so that's who you go with.
I got Browns taking the division.
I think the Steelers are a little overrated. I think the O-line of the Steelers is not good enough. I also have the Browns taking that division. There's no glaring weakness on that team, and if the linebackers and secondary play the way they should, that team should win about 13 games, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, easy 11.
You know who I'm rocking with. The Ravens. Come on. It's Lamar.
They have a running back at quarterback.
Don't make me put my hands on you today, Dobby.
I'm just playing. But,
I'll give you another mark.
I think at this point, their defense is kind of aging, and they traded away their best, tackle on the opposite side of Stanley. So I don't know how you necessarily go about that. I think the run game is going to be a little bit weaker because they lost J.K. too. But I do expect Gus to have a big year. I don't know how I feel about the Ravens, but the Browns are my guys for sure. So let's head over to the AFC South.
The South.
And this is a big one because remember,
I can see 2 teams making it.
The Colts and the Titans. Wentz, but they lost Wentz.
But I'm going Titans all day. I think, with the addition of Julio, it's going to be even scary.
On top of King, Derrick
So
Henry.
that's what I'm saying. What, are you going to double up Julio and then leave AJ one-on-one or double up AJ and Julio? And you don't have enough people in the box. What are you going to do?
To pause for a second and mention, who we think that like our boldest predictions of the year, and that because I have my boldest prediction right off that with Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry, pencil him in, breaks the single season rushing record this year. 17-game season. I think he does it this year.
What is the record?
If you look at his last 2 years, the record
2,108 yards.
Yeah, it's 2,000.
Oh, he almost broke it last year.
Yeah, he almost had it.
Okay.
With the extra games.
I like that.
With an extra game, Henry. That's my bold prediction for the season.
I wouldn't use it. That's bold, huh?
I don't even know if it's that
I can
bold.
see it. It's Derrick.
So the boys, give us your two before we get back into the divisions real quick.
Bold prediction?
Boldest prediction of the year.
Well, I mean, I guess
Either
I'm
one
just
of you
going
stars,
to jump the gun and go with my MVP because that's my bold prediction that I was saving. Or my offensive player of the year. I'm going to go Matthew Stafford, MVP. I think this man's just going to light it up.
Okay,
He's got a lot to prove.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean
there's definitely a good amount of candidates, but I mean, I just got a feeling about Matthew Stafford this year, man.
As far as receiving targets go, they have a lot of underrated guys.
Woods and Kupp. I think Kupp's one of the best route runners in the league.
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't get enough credit. And then you have Robert Woods take it over the top. Come on, let's bring it, baby. He's going to be gunslinging.
How about you, Alan? What is your boldest prediction of the year?
Boldest prediction. Say, Dolphins actually make the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're not that guy, Phil. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I think the Dolphins may make the playoffs
Yeah,
this year.
it's that.
Wild card, baby. I'm guaranteeing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guaranteeing Dolphins. I'll put.
So we'll go over to the AFC East. Who we think's winning the AFC East?
Yes, sir.
Easy.
Now I'm gonna say
given
this.
choice.
Yeah,
There's one team that's taking it.
I said Buffalo.
We all know.
Bills. It's the Buffalo
It's
Bills,
easy.
and I'm just gonna be honest about this. Again, I think Miami is a wild card spot.
candidate too.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people are expecting him to regress this season.
I don't think so.
I don't see it.
I think he's
got
gonna rush
better
more
every
touchdowns.
season.
Yeah, hell yeah, exactly.
I'd like to see again. He had 1 year with Diggs. It was his first year. Let's see if he can keep it up. I love
For
Stephon
sure.
Diggs.
Another
I think
bold
Diggs can
prediction.
have it.
He's throwing for 50 touchdowns this year.
Josh
Josh Allen, 50 touchdowns.
AFC West. Let's just save everybody some time. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't think
Nobody else
yeah.
stands a shot in that division. It's not even close. Head over to the NFC.
I think the
North.
Chargers may make the playoffs though. Okay.
Hey,
No
Herbert.
wild
I'll
card.
take Herbert. I'll take
I can see it.
It's not up to Herbert though. It's up to that defense.
Yeah.
They're gonna score a lot of points.
And listen, they lost Perryman. Can their middle linebacker replace him? That one they drafted last year. Yeah, remains to be seen. But beyond that, let's go over NFC North. This one is an interesting one.
This is where I was gonna say. So I thought. I think both the AFC North and the NFC North is gonna be the hardest divisions this year. I think there's gonna be a lot of wins in these divisions.
That's not my hardest division. We'll get into that one.
And I'm gonna have to go with the Packers though. I think they're gonna reclaim.
I'm also gonna say the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is gonna give it his all. If this is his last year in Green Bay. We'll see.
Especially bringing back his boy Cobb.
see.
I think Cobb's gonna score a lot of touchdowns. If you want a bold prediction, I'm going Randall Cobb scoring a lot of fucking touchdowns.
Randall Cobb. I like Devontae Adams to score over 10 touchdowns and get 1,600 yards easy too. Here's another bold prediction for you guys. I think if Aaron Rodgers wins the Super Bowl this year, and that has to happen,
he's gonna retire.
He stays with Green Bay or retires. He could retire.
I think he's gonna retire.
But I don't know. Aaron Rodgers got a lot in the tank. I don't feel like
I think
that's
he's
going on.
retire.
He's
He
got
loves
something.
football. Yeah.
I'm going with the Bears though. You already know.
I like
Rocking
it.
with the home team.
I like it. It depends on your quarterback play.
Yeah,
It all
yeah,
depends on the
Justin
quarterback
Fields.
play.
Defense can get it done. The
You got
quarterback can be
receivers,
solid.
you got
Running back.
back.
The run game's got to be essential because if they can't take pressure
But Dave
off
Montgomery's
Fields,
looking
he is looking good. But if they can't take pressure off Fields, he's screwed.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Fields' legs are also going to keep them in a lot of games regardless.
Exactly. It's a whole other weapon.
So let's go over to maybe the shittiest division in all of football, the NFC East. This is a dumpster fire division, but Dak is coming back to the Cowboys. So I feel this is an easy one for me. I'm sorry, Giants fans. I'm sorry. But I do like the Redskins, the
They're
low-key
not
team.
Redskins, they're a football team.
A football team.
You
racist.
Oh, man. Dobby's getting canceled.
Cancel Dobby.
On the first episode.
Petition in the description.
Episode back. And here we go again.
Nah, bro. I honestly think the Cowboys are a bust like they
Sean
are every
Taylor, I
year.
apologize.
It's definitely going to be the football team. This defense, like I said, is going to be top 3. Fitzmagic's going to come in there gunslinging. My boy Terry's going to score over 10 touchdowns this year.
Top 10 receiver in the league, for sure.
Easily.
Yeah, no. I think there's between those two teams, the Cowboys and Washington.
I think I'm going to give that to the Cowboys if Dak can stay healthy.
Just because they're proven consistent.
The Cowboys are fake winners, bro.
But here's the thing. Again, Fitzpatrick, you don't know what you're getting every game, but the Dak and those boys over there, especially Ezekiel Elliott.
Heineke, give him a shot. I would like to see him play.
I want to see him again.
Come on. What's wrong with wanting to see him play, dude?
C4 has been successfully activated. Bomb detonation countdown successfully started.
But I'm sorry, I got no faith in Taylor Heineke. But again, we know what Dak and the Cowboys can do. They won 13-3. What, Dak or Zeke's rookie year? I mean, they're proven winners. I feel like they can do it again. And they were on pace to be a really good team, even with the bad defense last year. Micah Parsons.
Could
be
huge.
my
I called that.
defensive rookie.
I called that.
Yeah,
the Cowboys.
defensive
That
rookie
was
of
our
the
pick.
year.
I did pick.
Matthew Lawson, we have video footage of that.
Oh,
but anyways, we'll put that in the video for the video footage of that. And
I don't care. Hurry the fuck up and say Micah Parsons from Penn State, you cocksucker. Oh my god, I'm sorry that you guys gotta watch it this long. I fucking called that shit! I fucking told you! Micah Parsons to the Cowboys! 10 that Micah Parsons go to the Cowboys. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Micah Parsons to the Cowboys.
anyways, going on to the last two teams to wrap it up. The NFC South, before we get to the best division in football. NFC South.
Tampa Bay.
Easy.
Tampa. Yeah. I
Didn't
think
lose
that's
anyone.
something.
Everyone's back. They're going to be better chemistry.
Falcons will be interesting with Kyle Pitts. Not really expecting anything big.
Their
there,
defense
but
isn't there, but
yeah, losing Julio.
their offense is going to be exciting.
Going to be big, and the other teams, I don't really know if they can compete at this point. I don't know if they're ready yet.
They're just so far behind.
Yeah,
But maybe
the
James
Saints
put something together.
like
We'll
what we're
see.
talking about. They have the weapons, and the defense is good enough. It's going to come down to
Callaway
James.
played one.
But I'm sorry,
Preseason too.
it's a safe lock that the Bucks are going to go back. I'm not gonna lie, it's a safe lock to say the Bucks might repeat. They brought their whole team back.
They ain't repeating. They're gonna face Kansas
No, I
City in the
just
Super
mean
Bowl
repeat to
and
get to the
fucking
Super Bowl.
lose.
And Mahomes will reclaim his legacy.
Yes, damn right. And then he's
I'm
gonna
not
give
gonna-
Tom Brady 2 of these and say you're great, but I'm gonna be better.
We got to blur that out. Anyhow, going on to the last division.
The best division in football.
The
Most
NFC
competitive
East,
division is gonna
the
be
Niners, the Seahawks,
The Cardinals.
And the Rams.
Everybody's got a loaded defense besides the Seahawks at this point, but their offense. I feel
But
like
yeah, the Seahawks have the best.
it's Russ.
Or no, the second best offense in the division.
So who you guys got? I'm excited here.
Cardinals
I got the Cardinals. I like AJ Green. I like
Kyler.
JJ Watt on top of what they already had.
I like Kyler third year. I don't think Russ has the defense this year. It's another year where he plays really
So
well.
who you got?
Who I have? Man, I really gotta think about this for a second.
This one we all might be split. I know what I got. I got the Rams.
All right.
I got the Rams.
I know how I'm gonna put it. I know how I'm gonna put it. My sleeper pick and my pick right now is the Rams. If Trey Lance starts at quarterback by at least week 3, I have the Niners.
No, did you say?
I have the
Did you see
Niners.
that Kyle Shanahan say he made
I have the Niners.
QB or 2 QB system all year?
We're gonna see how it goes because I'm not gonna lie, Jimmy Garoppolo might play himself out of that 2 QB system. They might just rock with Lance ending up. You never know how.
All right, so I got the Rams.
I
You
think
got
if
the
Lance
49ers?
locks up starting job, I got the Rams. I have Rams as well, but if somehow by week 3 he becomes full starter with Trey Lance, I think I'm taking the Niners. But Rams for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna
This
lock
gonna
in
be an
Rams.
interesting.
So the last thing before we wrap up, let's give our early big season predictions. One for our Super Bowl winner last, but our award winners too. And we're gonna start off with you, Alan. Give us your defensive player of the year.
I'm going with Myles Garrett this year.
Oh, I love
Revamp
that
D-line.
baby.
They're not going to be able to give as much
That was
attention to Myles Garrett.
interesting.
And here's the thing: he can beat double teams, but they might have to just face him one-on-one.
Yeah, they're gonna. If they face him one-on-one, it's gonna be.
And that
a win.
linebacker they picked up, that super fast guy Jeremiah out of Notre Dame, he's absolutely that guy, pal. Especially man.
So I think they're just gonna have so much pressure on the quarterback this year that they're gonna force a lot of turnovers.
I like that pick.
Myles Garrett's an animal.
Me, I'm gonna give it to. Honestly, I like that pick. I'm gonna go with Myles Garrett as well. Matt.
I don't know, bro. That's a really hard question. I don't know. I mean, would it be fucked up if they went back to back with Aaron Donald?
No.
It's Aaron
No,
Donald.
Aaron Donald.
He's absolutely 100% certified.
I wouldn't be surprised
that guy.
if Justin Fields can score a lot of points. I wouldn't be surprised to see Khalil Mack be able to tee off on the quarterback a lot and get a lot of pressure on quarterbacks. You know,
I
what I mean?
like that too.
Pass if they get into situations where they're up a lot and people got to pass to get back in the game.
Did you see how they disrespected him on that top 100 list this year?
Don't
They
ever talk
disrespected
to
a lot of
NFL
people.
He was like 20 something.
No, they disrespected a lot of people.
Xavier Howard had 10 interceptions
Yeah.
and almost won Defense Player of the Year. Was not the best corner.
Yeah.
He wasn't even top 10.
What?
Anyways, Anyways, going into the next one, we got to go to Matt for Offensive Player of the Year. Matt, give us your Offensive Player of the Year.
Well, since I'm just gonna say my MVP was Matthew Stafford, I'm clearly not taking him, but I'm gonna go with Dalvin Cook. I think.
Oh
Dalvin-
yeah, I like that pick.
I give Dalvin that.
I think Dalvin's just gonna keep rolling as long as he can stay healthy. Dalvin's gonna be that guy.
Give me
But can he stay healthy?
Give me
Yeah,
Kellen
that's
Mond
what I
at
think.
quarterback for the Vikings. I need him over Kirk Cousins by the end of this season. Let's go into the final couple things here. Let's just go with offensive, defensive rookies. Go one at a time. I'll lead us off here. Offensive rookie for me. There's a lot of big guys. I'm honestly thinking I'm gonna go with Jalen Waddle.
I knew you were gonna say
Of course
that.
you are.
I knew he was going to say that.
I think everyone watching this knew you're gonna say some
I don't-
bullshit like that.
That's not some bullshit. He's the most electric
I mean,
receiver. Jamar Chase
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
not- yeah, he's not
Jamar
gonna-
Chase is not
Jamar
playing
Chase is
well.
not him.
It's not going to go to an O-lineman who were picked early. Kyle Pitts is probably the second best option there. Kyle Pitts.
So I was gonna
He's
say.
big target.
I was gonna
Justin
say.
Fields.
No, yeah. If Justin Fields starts,
Yeah,
that's
if
all
he
I'm saying.
starts.
He needs
But
more
that's
time.
that's the problem.
It's either Fields if he gets a lot of playing time this year, and if it's not Fields, I'm going Kyle Pitts.
So that's your
why-
offensive guy.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, I
Kyle
like that pick
Pitts.
though. I'm not opposed to
Especially
Kyle
with a
Pitts.
vet like Matt Stafford
It's just
or
not
Matt
that
Ryan.
He's gonna eat him up.
It's
dude.
the only thing is Matt Ryan is getting old. Can he still produce that same level
What?
without Julio?
Yes,
because
bro.
Julio's gone out to take pressure.
Then they're
off,
gonna
too.
take Kyle.
But
dude.
Kyle-
So there's gonna be, I
Right.
guarantee,
We've seen
65 plus receptions this year.
Rookies
out of Cowboys.
struggle more than anybody else at the wide receiver position.
But he's not a
it's
receiver.
Jamar
He's a tight
Chase.
end.
He's a tight end.
He's a hybrid. He
Yeah.
plays receiver and tight end. You can ask anybody.
Yeah,
He's a
a big
6'4".
dude. 'Cause he's a big dude.
He's big dude, but he runs like a fucking receiver. That's
Calvin
what he does.
comparisons.
Calvin comparisons. So at the end of it, let's just wrap it up here. Defensive rookie of the year.
think
I'm not going to give it to
Matt.
anybody on that side of the ball. I think Micah Parsons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I think
all
we're all going
across the
Micah
board.
Parsons. Yeah.
And MVP, I'm going to have Mahomes reclaiming his territory.
I
That's
like
my
that.
guy.
I was gonna go Mahomes, but I didn't
MB
want to
Holmes.
You're going with him as well, Alan?
Yeah. He's just
almost
too
wanted-
good.
But
He's-
yeah, I wanted to go a little bit on something else, you know. So let's go into Super Bowl. Who do we think is going to make it to the Super Bowl?
I'm sorry, I have a repeat of last year right now as we
But
say.
we're gonna take
And
it.
I got the Chiefs taking it because their O-line is looking
Let's
real
go.
fucking nice.
We're
That
coming
O-line is
back,
something.
baby.
The Chiefs are definitely, I think, 100%. They're not
Yeah.
going to lose another Super Bowl anytime in the
Hell
foreseeable
no.
future.
Hell no.
If they make it, because you never know. Football's
So who you got, Alan?
the Chiefs. Definitely Chiefs,
Come on.
Tampa Bay, repeat. I
Let's
think
go.
Chiefs will take it.
Let's go.
I think it's going to be a year before we see another Super Bowl matchup that's different. But guys, that's going to do it for our show today. You know, we're happy to be back here. We're going to be back recording weekly, dropping before Sunday's football games every single week. Guys, we hope you like it. We're having another more creative stuff coming on the way too,
Yeah.
not just this. But this is our big surprise. We brought Alan on the show. We didn't really say we were going to do anything with that. We hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Make sure you tap into Young Hrt's music. And again, make sure you tap that subscribe button, like, comment,
share
the video
the
with
hell
your
out of the
friends.
video.
If you want to come on any one of our shows, because guess what? We got a lot more in store for you. Make sure you drop a comment below. Email us. Our links to our social medias will be in the description.
Post it on the gram, tag
Come on
us,
now,
post
get
it
in
on
there.
Facebook,
Come
Twitter.
on.
I got all
Let's
that.
go, baby.
Let's blow it up.
And by the way, Last Dawns is up. Our business. Make sure you tap in. Young Hrt is out. Go run up his music. Talon, make sure you play us out. That's it for us today.
Do it big.
Peace out, baby.
Out.
Have you ever been to Caicos, the island? You real close to flying.
Love when your white toes covered.
Cartier on your eyelid. 2D, oh, you crying. Hey, love, but I'm trying.